Washington state raising taxes on millionaires to 9.9%, first state income tax. There's nothing voters can do about it either. The state Supreme Court ruling that the nuke tax cannot be challenged by a voter referendum. Lawmakers knew what they were doing. Public records show that Democrats trying to write the bill to bypass such a referendum. It is no secret why. Taxes are unpopular. Washington residents have rejected 10 attempts to impose an income tax in that state since 1934. So, Larry Kudlow, please take the floor, sir.
No taxation without representation. It says so right in the Declaration of Independence. It's what it says. We fought a war against King Charles the First. Was it the first? This is Charles the Third.
Yes. We're currently on the third.
No, it's George the
Third.
George the Third. Yeah, we're currently on the third. Getting a little chubby, so I thought it was three of them. But you can't do that. You have to let the people vote, Dagan. And they won't let them vote. Is it true, actually? Can they actually stop them from voting?
Well, Larry...
Isn't there something in the state constitution?
Their state Supreme Court said that the Constitution, Brian, correct me if I'm wrong, the way that the Supreme Court interpreted the state constitution was we have a right to raise revenue no matter what, even at the voter's expense.
It was dirty dealing on the inside, because what happened was back in 2023, the legislature passed a capital gains tax, and the Supreme Court said they could do it, and that was a big
wincing.
That was a big wink and a nod to progressives. Hey, now you should go for the income tax, and they did. Larry, these are the people's representatives. They voted for a bunch of lefties in their legislature who passed this.
Look, they're wrecked. What was a perfectly good state. Go ahead. They've gone from like 0 to 9
on the millionaires.
The income tax.
Yes.
Right? I mean, that's a big 9%.
Not zero.
Even for that. And it was 0. It was one of the 8 tax-free states.
Yeah.
So, and you had all these fabulous technology. It was Microsoft. Right, thousands of Microsoft millionaires in Seattle, Washington, and environs because of the great startups and because there was no income tax, right? So that's all changing now.
I think the people in Washington...
And the mayor loves it, right?
She loves it. Katie Wilson, she says bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Right.
The people in Washington thought they had a constitution that said you can't tax income tax. But what they forgot is they elect progressives who don't care about constitutions, and as soon as they get these spots, they say, the Constitution is a living and breathing document. You bet we can do an income tax. So don't think that paper is going to save you when you vote for people who don't care about the words written on paper.
Let's take it to the Supreme Court. That'd be cool.
Can you do that? I don't know.
What happened to the greatest sentence in the history of language?
I know.
We are endowed by our Creator, et cetera, et cetera.
Still there.
Still there. They just don't have it in Washington. They scrapped it from all the textbooks in Washington.
Well,
no civics class.
Anyone who lives in Washington state, and particularly Seattle, needs to pray to that creator. There was a 77-year-old man with a prosthetic leg who was beaten up, broken knee, broken arm, facial injuries. I think he's still hospitalized by 2 suspects who were released on bail, and it was all caught on surveillance camera, and that mayor had previously opposed expanding the surveillance infrastructure.
But what? So just to step back a second. It's all California. Oregon, Washington, California. Basically, it's the same politics. And it was not always so, right? It was COVID. I mean, Portland, Oregon became a Soviet, like, the Soviet Council. And I guess Seattle was close. They were attacking the federal buildings and so forth. All this was during COVID. And then California has been California, unfortunately, for a while, but they were in car. So the whole left coast is like that. And
Eastern Washington doesn't like it.
Yep.
Right, that's the farm country. Right.
It's a growing hellhole, and you voted for these people, and you're going to get it, and you're going to get it hard. Coming up, we'll give you a sneak peek of Taylor's new Fox Business special airing tonight, Powering Main Street. Stay with us.